How do you do? Joshua back at Smedley's Ranch. Sunday afternoon. I think it's around 2 o'clock. I have to look. I think it's about 2 o'clock. And I'm just getting back to the rabbitry. Work and meeting and all that stuff today. So, yep. Weekend's just about gone. Gotta feed and water for sure. Just figure out what the best moves are. Here's the hat. Oh, there goes my light. Don't need it right now anyway. There's the add-on. We've got a couple holes still to fill up. There's a lot to do, but put this right here. Don't fall. Grab my light. Let's go take a look inside. These are my next cages that are going to be, these over here are going to go in there. There's still a couple spaces like here in the front. I can get I can get squeeze 10 more cages in there properly. I can get more than that, but I think 10 more holes in there is about all I'm gonna do. Oh, I was thinking, because these are shorter, I could put them right here. Don't knock over. I could put them down here and put a big tray over top of them. So I can do 1, 2, maybe 3. I could probably do 3. These are 30 inches. Those are 30 inches. I would say 2. I just do 2. I could get 8 under there. I can get 8 under there. 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, and another 10. So I could get 20 more cages in there, 20 more holes, easy. And then I could squeeze maybe 4 to 6 more in there, some other places. But I'm actually, oh, I left the light on. I'm actually thinking that I would, I might put the, what? No, there isn't no dead buddies today. Getting lots of gopher holes all over the place. It's gonna be bad this year. Eat some gophers. Okay. Well, I need to burn those cages before they can go in. I think I'm just gonna start by feeding and watering now. Oh, there goes a rat right there. Look at him. Look, you see him? Go get him. Did you see that? If I point it, that's broad daylight too. You one right there. I got traps out. And I'm looking at that because I see they're grabbing food and coming up there and eating it. I'm cleaning that off, so I'm pretty sure So I got a little bit of food and some Tootsie Roll and peanut butter in there. I'm not catching any, so they're pretty smart. At least the ones that are left. The cats have been getting them. That was a pretty good size one. The cats know where they hang out. Anyway, always an adventure. Yeah. I think it came from over here. In those nest boxes. There's ones on top. It ran up and came. And it's obviously living over here. Gotta get better when things get a little more organized anyway. Okay. First thing I need to do is grab all the water bottles from the ones that are being treated. You see it? That's the medicine right there. So those are the first ones that I need to. I grabbed them off the wire yesterday, and I noticed when I was filling them up. So that medicine is going to waste if I don't get it filled up with more medicine and back on the cage it's supposed to. Because other than that, it can end up going to any rabbit. Anyway. Because it's kind of dark here. Let's try our lights if that helps any. Not really. No. This one. You drink all yours, that's good. You almost drink all yours, that's good. Good. What do you want to see? Drink it down. Oh. Drink it down. Talking about that fishing reel I got and the pole I was gonna put it on. That pole already had a good reel on it. I just couldn't see because it has worked so well on that pole. I couldn't see taking it off. So I did find another pole that matches to it. It's just a pole that I don't use. I might start. I guess I at least gotta try it out. It's actually a really short, really stiff pole. So I'm kind of, I have to figure out, what that pole's niche will be. Off the top of my head, I really don't know. Could be my trolling rod. Anyway, so fishing must be coming because I'm doing things like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move some of these rabbits out. That's what I'm gonna do. While I'm moving some people around. So leave. So her name is Lena, and she's ready to come out, I'm sure. Where's she gonna go? Oh boy. I should take, there's 3 that need to come out anyway. I should take them out. Okay. Easy, easy. Sometimes they're so irritated with the duck that they want to bite you. Nice sized little doe here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Take her tag. She went in there on the 4th. I see I need to write this down. She went on the 4th and unfortunately didn't come out until 13. Oh, this is the pen. My blue ink, my black ink ran out. Got to get a refill. So I'll put a 13 in a circle over it so that I know I'll be expecting 32 to 33 days after the 4th. But if it's lacking, I won't take the next box officially out until about 34 days past the 13. 33 days from today. But she should have them before then. Oh boy, okay. It's that time of the year. Those are some nice New Zealand whites. All of them. Those are nice. Fully pedigree pair I bought. Those are nice. I've got 2 of their older brothers from the last litter too. They're nice rabbits. Okay. Oh, there's one here that needs to come out. And this one needs to come out. Any more? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, really? Uh-huh. not to put anybody on the over here. Trying to put no seed on the bottom if possible. Over here, that's not a good spot because I don't know if I can get a nest box in there. Excuse me. Right there. Okay. You can go in there. Oh boy. Somebody can go over here too. They're in there. Well, what you gonna do? Gotta get behind the camera here. Hold them kind of like a football. These will hurt you. They will hurt you. I've come close. They've missed a couple times when I'm like trying to sex them and stuff. I don't know. That just may have been that's like a passing scratch, but that'll be all red if they really get you. But I've had been like looking, and that hind leg has kicked quite a few times, and one of these days you're gonna see them might even be blind in one eye from a rabbit. But yeah, they can be dangerous. I'm not gonna breed anymore right now because it's too close to my next breeding cycle, and I want to have all my nest boxes and everything ready to go. I don't in like one group. I don't like stragglers that start forgetting and everything, especially for right now. Okay. One here, one can go right here too. This side of the barn is, for the most part, is everybody keeping an eye on. From around right here is where since I spend the most time right here, I can tell which rabbits are doing well and which ones aren't. Down there, you got it. So I think I'm kind of working my way this way, taking rabbits out of this general area. Like that's why these cages are open, because the rabbits that are here I've had no problems with. That one's iffy, but it's a Tamuk anyway. I'm not really worried about Tamuks. It's Californians and New Zealands. I'm really trying to get safe. Tamuks, cubs will come later. Yeah. So, two more, and another. A Tamuk is going next door. I call that the dark room just because there's a little shed right there that has no light in it. I could use that, but I'd have to put light in it. I don't want to do that just yet. I was looking at Harbor Freight. Some of these wraps are really starting to put on size right now. They're really starting to put on some size. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. More rats to grab up. Excuse me. Easy. Sorry. Yep. I hear you. Yep. Uh-huh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just came to me how to get I can take that dough's coming out anyway, and I can take the 2 grow outs that are in there and put them in with the put them in this bigger grow out, and then I have a whole cage right there. These little ones need to come out and go into a grow out cage as well. Yeah. I need to cover that outside of those other cages too. It's supposed to get pretty cold, yes? It says right there, what does it say? Some parts of the USA can expect the thermometer to take a deep dive this week. That's exactly what I was just thinking. I saw it. It's gonna be cold. Good thing I don't have any babies. Of course, I'd have to be bringing them in for the night, even inside the barn. It gets for that first week, maybe even 2 weeks, until they get some fur on them. When they're, I have some out there. I'll probably take those in. Yeah, they're it's too cold. It's gonna get what is it gonna be? 38, that's not bad. 38, okay. I thought I saw like some 31s. I told myself cold. 38, that's not too bad. 38, 37, but you never know, you know. It says 38, and then you look and go, oh, sorry, it was 33. My bad. Anyway. I did good. I didn't get all the cages, you know, but if I get those moved, get all the does out from with the bucks and everything, that's progress. So that's what I'm doing. End of this week, I start breeding out. Well, I'm breeding here too, though, but that's my breeding site out there. That's where it's gonna happen. Here, I'm kind of trying to make the best of things. And then I have the tame ups breeding pretty good next door too. But in here, just trying to get caught up. Been running inefficient, especially like the last 2 years. I got disconnected. All right, with those, she's going out. Her 2 kits are grow outs. Mila's right here. I just took her out. Her babies can go into the big grow out pen. And I have 2 or 3 more. I have 4 babies, but one of them, the bottom looked like the bottom was coming loose. You don't want to put the little rabbits in there. You go pop out. Lena's up there looking. She's looking for the rats. Hope that one comes. She's about to jump up there. Can you see her? Can you see her? She's right. Should be right around here. Yeah, that's her right there. She's gonna jump up there. She'll get them eventually, I think. Oh, man. Oh, where's my coffee? That's what I need. Had to get up an hour early this morning to get to work early so that I can make meeting. So today's the last day of on call though. I've been on call 14 days straight. That's how we're doing it. 14-day blocks. 2 weeks for me, 2 weeks for the other guy. Till we get somebody else. If and when. Yeah. Feeling it. Oh. So when I got to the gas station this morning, I guess it was a power outage. The lady said everything had just got going, everything in the coffee machine had just started. So it's going into the big thing, and I'm just sitting there filling it up as it's going. It's taking forever, but it is super strong. It's pretty good, but it is strong. It's like 5 extra shots strong. Don't ask me how I know. That's what I need right now. Okay. Who are you? Better get this straight. I'm messing up. I know that's Nilla. Who are you? You are tall, aren't you? It's the good thing about videotaping. I could at least got something to draw on. That's a good thing. Okay. And you're Nilla. Excuse me. What do I say? Excuse me. Nilla. Excuse me. Take heat. Take your time outside. But there is some good movement. Gotta offload some rabbits here. Soon. About time. It's getting about time. I was gonna try and hold out, but I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I still gotta fill it. I'm liking this this relaxed approach I'm doing right now. I'm trying to take it slow and find what's gonna work instead of I could come and do the exact same thing and hope the idea comes to me, but usually for me the progress and the ideas come from going painfully slow. Looking, taking my time to that point where I feel like I should be rushing myself. Like, what are you doing? That's when I don't know. I almost get tired of sitting there looking, and I'll like, this is what I'm gonna do, and it makes more sense, and then I'll go off that. Just waiting for that different line of thought to get going. That's all. Like I'm saying, like I just figured out I'm gonna get that cage now just from taking my time. If I wasn't in this mode, I wouldn't. It's not clicking like that. Which as I keep going, those become rhythms and it gets better. So anyway, I'm realizing I'm gonna be offloading some rabbits. I thought I wasn't gonna offload till the end of February, but I'm looking at some, and they are. What was that? It said something. Where? Those are good meat rabbits right there. Those are. I don't think there's a date on them. Oh yeah, okay. 10, 10, 7. 10, 7, 11, 12, 12 weeks old. 12 weeks. And they look like it. Perfect, right? It's say, 10 weeks and if they're 10 weeks and looking well enough to butcher, that's what you want. 12 weeks is spot on. You can't balk at that. And then I give them 4 more weeks, and you're talking some pretty good amount of meat. The difference, once they start looking like that, yeah. But you don't want to go like more than another month, or so start getting not game, just a little tougher. They're not at that prime meat stage. Right now they are, and they got about 4 weeks of that good window. But those are my oldest ones, though. Those are the first ones. Everybody else is younger than that, so I don't have to worry. These right behind them, which are nowhere near as old as them, they got 4 weeks on them, and they're right. What is it? Mm-hmm. Need a fishing trip to clear my head too. It's been a thing after another thing and another thing. That ain't gonna stop. Fishing trip in between sure does help. Sitting here too. I haven't heard a sneeze. I know there's one I need to work on. All the rest of them I am working on, except there's a few sneezers that are tamuks that I'm not worried about yet. Right now I'm working on New Zealand's. I don't have any sneezy Californians. I'm just not going to take them out until I really focus on them. I've been focusing on my New Zealand whites. Those are most important to me right now because I have some really good white breeding line. That's what these ones are. That's their daddy down there. Oh, you can't see him. That's their daddy down there. I have to look at his pedigree, but he's got some good lines on him, and he puts out beautiful rabbits. So I'm trying to get my white line stabilized. Someone just gave me a really nice white buck too. So yeah, the whites are doing good. We got his sons over there. They're ready to come out. They're good. Yeah. More cages. I'm about, like I said, by the end of this coming week, I'll have those cages ready to go. So that's like, I'll probably do I'll just put all those new cages that I have in there. I think it was 14. I'm gonna put all the cages in there. One of them has a bad bottom, so maybe 13. We'll say it doesn't. It's awesome though. It's awesome. But I have some figuring out to do. Summer's quickly approaching. I'm pretty sure I'm going with drip line. Misters. If I'm just thinking this through, if I'm on a mister system, by the time it gets that hot, I'm only in this barn. I'm only gonna have that rack, that whole rack. That's it. Not that. Not the ones on the back wall. Not these ones here. No, just that. So I'll be able to put like a mister system on the back wall, right? And that'll be on the timer. That'll be on the timer, and 4-6 times a day is gonna mist them. Probably 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And then at 12, once it hits 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might spread it out. I could spread out a little bit, right? So 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I might keep it close and then spread it out. I don't know. And it just may have to be more than that. That means I'm gonna have to have a timer that can do that many. I do know of one I have that can do that. It's a 4-way, though it's kind of a waste, but if I need to do it, I need to do it. I guess I might be able to run it from that one to the other place too. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to do it there and there. This one's easy. Mister's right there. Now, these other ones, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it would appear, I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna be going at it on my own this summer. I think it's just for the best to figure it out. Last year was my first summer with help, and it didn't go. I mean, I had to do it, but yeah, got to figure something else out. Anyway. Thinking about it, one thing, if I was feeding greens and whatnot, if I wasn't feeding them pellet food, then I could just wet them down. You know, the sprinklers The mister could go on like anywhere, it doesn't matter, but because of the pellets, you don't want that being misted because the pellets will turn to mush. So I'm saying if I was feeding them, grasses and leafy greens and things like that, that can get wet. It can't hold moisture. I wouldn't. Yeah, you don't want to get moldy, but that's something I can think. If I don't think I'm gonna get around to the. I call it a fodder feeding system. I need to grow it first, grow more. Yeah, mister's in here. Mister's next door. Mister's in there. Will I have this one up and running by then? Maybe. That would be good. If I did get that one up. And the way I know how I'm gonna set up two of these racks like this. It's gonna be just like that, pretty much, more or less. But there's gonna be two of them. So it's going to be, if you will, just like that. And there should be another one right here. So I should be walking in the hallway and probably be like that. Exactly just like this. Got it right here. This would be the front of it right here. Just like that. Got my space in between. I think I had it figured out. It won't be as long though, because I've only got 20 feet in there. Unless I might extend it on the end. I just might do that. That's an idea. If I extend it on the end, we'll just call it the full 20 feet. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, excuse me, 14, 16, 18, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 cages. 30 times 2. $30 times 2. And that's just gonna be hardcore meat production. Yes. $60 cages. It'll be very easy to do the watering system on that, right? PVC lines with the little nipple going into each cage. Up 3 nipples on some for the breeding those cages. Okay, that's making a lot of sense. I don't know if I have enough cage material to make 60 cages. I think I have a roll like that. See what I have. I've made all of this all these cages I made was off one roll, so I'm almost gonna get to 40. I just make what I can, and yeah, go from there. However, because what I say, the first, if I did 20, yeah, no, if I do, yeah. If I keep it shorter, I don't do the full 20 feet long. I think I was thinking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 40, 42 cages. I'll see, but so I bought a 4 foot long or tall roll, 100 feet, I believe, of the cage. This cage material right here. One roll of that, 4 feet tall by 100 feet. And I did all of these cages. So there was 36 and there's a few spares. 2 are out, and I think I have at least 4. I know I made 40 cages. I'm pretty sure I just made 40, and maybe more than that. I think it might have been 44. And there's a little bit of that roll still out there. I use it for other stuff, so I have another roll of that, so I can build that many again. I do need and I think I bought one roll of 2 foot wide, because that's how wide that is. 2 foot wide. It's 2 feet going that way. 2 foot wide bottom cage, which is a little thinner, so that their feet don't go through, but the poop still can go through. I have a little bit of that, but not enough to do all those. I picked up quite a bit of wood from that other rabbitry. It doesn't have to be that tall. And I have a little bit more wood out there too. I have enough to. These pallet slats. I have plenty of that. When I do it again this time, to make sure I put the pan a little lower. Pan down a little lower. It's too close. But that's good too. I mean, close means, if it was lower, I'd probably let it get more full than it already does. So I think that's a good thing. If it gets too close to the top of the cage, you gotta take it out. And it gets pretty heavy. Okay. Whew. So most of these other cages out here, like even those, will be standby cages, just cages that I have somewhere. I'm not gonna let them get messed up. I think that's where I'll have the next carport that I'm gonna do there is just gonna be like, that should be the quarantine. Makes sense. It's the last one. Just have cages in there that are always sterilized and everything, ready to go. Have a place. I told myself I'm not bringing any more rabbits in though. I was just getting ready to bring a bunch in too, but I'm really trying not to bring any more rabbits in. I have enough. I have enough breeding stock. I don't need to. This rabbit's about to chew on my cord. I don't. No more. Got plenty of bloodlines. Everything's good. Work it out. All right. Renewed vigor. Just keep plugging along like that. By the end of the week, I should have that carport rabbitry should be to capacity, good to go. Serving its purpose well. Get this roof on this one. That'll be next. In between of breeding. Start breeding on the 20th. Breeding again, I believe on the 2nd. I need to double check that because it's not making sense to me. But sometimes stuff does. Sometimes I'm just slow. Glenn County breed date is 2/2. Let me double check that. I'm getting all kinds of conflicting information. Killing me. No, they say that's Yuba. Or let's see. Yuba Sutter, June 16th. So that's not the what I'm thinking of. If that's the case, if that's the case, pushing. I didn't think about that. I go off breed dates, so when they start telling me the place, I get all confused. I just want to know the day when I'm supposed to breed, or it's a couple days, so a week window, more or less. But yeah. Huh. That's something else to think about. I was thinking, where's my book at? I was thinking I had some wiggle room in between my breeding. From the 20th, I thought I was going to be able to wiggle. It's not, it's another one I can wiggle past, not this one. Okay, I do have that one in there. It's the next one. The week after, or what was that, 2 weeks after that, it's one, This one, the 15th. No. That's the one. And then whatever's left over at the end of the month, right? For March. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more. Mm-hmm. Okay. Might as well home for only these two since they miss anyway. They don't miss. They just throw weird stuff, goodies and other things. Okay. Yep. It's another thing I was doing too. It's like this time of year when I'm breeding, it doesn't have to. I don't even. I should be more careful, but I don't have to be so picky about not breeding, not line breeding. Like, you never really want to breed like a parent to the child type of thing. Actually, I thought I remember hearing that that's safer than breeding sibling to sibling, because you're not sure that the parent and the child have the exact same genes, but more than likely the siblings do. It's more of a chance that the siblings are going to have the same genes than it is from the parents, because it's going to get, it may have more of the other parent than if that makes sense. But with the siblings, I did some inbreeding. I did brother and sister together, and I got some buck teeth, whatever. My dad called it wolfing. I don't know what the technical name, but their teeth keep growing and they curve into their mouth and they can't eat. You end up having to put them down. There's a rat right there. That's why the cats be sitting right there. What is it doing there? It must be grabbing food. It's that same one more likely. More cats. Anyway, okay. Yeah, but as I was saying, I don't have to be so picky with the breeding, which the last few years, that's what I do. I'm breeding just like I'm breeding for me, which I want this diversity and, breeding for genetics and all that stuff. This time of year is just get bunnies. But the way I do it has produced good quality too. Doing that will get you good, I'm breeding for quality, so that's a good thing. I don't necessarily want to stop doing that, but I don't have to be as careful, is what I'm saying. On here is like, I want to pair the good ones with the good ones and all that, and that's a good thing, but I don't, that slows. What that really does is slows me up, because I'll put a doe in with a buck I really want to breed, and that doesn't work out for whatever reason. It's not that doe's time, and I'm wasting time. She just get her out, start moving them in, get the does that are gonna take first, get that out the back. Don't sit there, leave the doe in there because she's not, cooperating. So get her out. If she's not cooperating, get her out, come back. Right. That's why you have that week to go. Get them to where they're breeding like that. Put them in, they're breeding a couple times, get them out, get another doe in there. After, that buck has serviced 3 or 4 does, then I might go ahead and leave that last doe in there a day or 2 maybe. Something like that. Okay. Need to get me a CO2 pistol. I can kill quite a few rats if I had one. I need some safety goggles though. Don't want no ricocheting. Pellets don't really ricochet. BB would. BBs be ricocheting. Anyway. Yeah. Do I have enough brainstorming for today? I won't be brainstorming while I'm working, but you know what I mean. June 19th, that's later on. I believe that's like the end of that's the end of March, right? Cellular data for calendar is turned off. I think Squeak did that. Squeak went in my phone and did all kinds. It was just like, just did all kinds of stuff. I looked on there and said, so June 19th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going the wrong direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. one. Okay. Breed there. Born around there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah. 10 weeks. I think I have a game plan. Boy, oh boy. Coming out when you did. Excuse me. Your seat's taken. Somebody's supposed to be over here too. Okay. I'm gonna cut it short. short. Cut it off anyway. It's not short. Yeah. About to tackle it. Be running back and forth. Get the same game plan out there for what I'm going to be doing. All right. See you soon. Take care.